We're talking about
Mortgage rates?
We talking about mortgage rates?
Yeah, we're talking about mortgage rates. The thing is, most people, even a lot of realtors, honestly, don't really understand why they change or what causes them. So if you give me 60 seconds, I'm gonna break it down in a super simple way for you to understand. All right, so when we're looking at rates and what impacts them, there's two main players, and those are the Fed and the 10-year Treasury yield. If we look at it like basketball, the Fed's more like the referee. Even though he doesn't score any points, he still has the ability to control the pace of the game. It sets something called the federal funds rate, which is the interest that banks charge each other to borrow overnight. When the Fed raises rates, it's like calling more fouls. It slows the pace of the game down. Who's that one referee that everybody hates? Consumers like us, it makes money harder to move. So credit cards, auto loans, business lines of credit, money gets more expensive. Now, when the Fed lowers them, the game speeds up, and we all love when that happens. Money flows easier and borrowing becomes less expensive. The thing a lot of people don't realize is the Fed actually does not set mortgage rates. The federal funds rate controls short-term borrowing, and we all know most mortgage terms are 30 years. So short-term interest rates don't really impact long-term loans like a mortgage. So that's where the 10-year Treasury comes into play. We're gonna look at this like the team star players. So think Joel Embiid. On second thought, think Tyrese Maxey. The 10-year represents where investors see the economy going over the next decade. It's really one of the safest investments that you can make, like betting on a layup. Right now, the 10-year is about 4.1% and interest rates are just over 6.3%. Let's talk about the difference for a quick second. That is called the spread. NBA referees spread, not a good example. Right now that spread's over 2.25, which is higher than the historical average, which shows you that investors are uncertain about the future of the United States economy. And if we're being honest, there is so much happening, not just in this country, but all across the world that creates volatility. And if there's one thing that investors don't like, it's uncertainty. So that's why rates are where they are currently. I say all of that to say this: if you are waiting for rates to decrease substantially, you're going to be waiting a long time. Interest rates are still much lower than the historical average of 8%. At the end of the day, you're not buying an interest rate. You're buying a monthly payment that gets you into a home that you love. If the payment works, if you love the home, that's your green light as a buyer. If you want more information or a list of great homes that fit into your budget, just send me a direct message with your desired monthly payment, and I'll show you where you're getting the best bang for your buck.